Devil May Cry Season 2 is not that bad. It's not amazing, but it's not that bad, and it is overhated. Justifiably hated, but it is mad overhated. Now, I'm gonna explain why it's justifiably hated. For starters, not getting too deep into it, but the director's kind of a piece of shit, and he was acting like he's some DMC messiah. Fuck that guy, alright? Again, not getting too deep into it, but that makes sense. And when we first got Season 1, what we were given are bastardized versions of the characters we know and love. That shit was crazy, right? But Season 2 did them a bit better. Now, is it amazing? Absolutely not. But it objectively is better. Now, one thing I really want to highlight though is for you to enjoy this as like a big fan of Devil May Cry, if you are able to have a mindset shift that allows you to separate DMC, which is what we know and love, from the anime, which is down here, you can hopefully look at it as just an anime that takes shit from the IP we like and something else, right? That makes it more palatable. Because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. When I watch Season 1, I'm like, yo, what am I watching? But I was able to look at it a bit more. I tried to shift my mindset, as I just explained to you before, and I looked at Season 2. I'm like, yo, I can see where they made improvements. It's better. It's cool. It's as an anime for itself. If this shit was not connected to Devil May Cry whatsoever, it took this shit, but like we didn't have the history of games we have, then I'm sure it would be better received. But then that, on top of the director that makes this shit, it makes sense that people don't like it the way that they do. Again, I understand why people don't like it, but the hate that it's getting is simply because people just don't like that it's not mainline stuff, and that's not what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna start off with the positives, the things I actually really did enjoy. For starters, Lady doesn't curse like a fucking sailor, right? A bad word here and there is cool, it's calm. If you know me from my videos on Instagram and shit like that, you know that I have quite the language. But like every 2 seconds in Season 1, it was crazy. Here in Season 2, Lady's more reasonable, and I really like that. It's much better. Another thing I really liked, I like the designs. First off though, I will say I didn't like how Dante had that wetsuit thing, but when I ignored it was just a giant onesie. Like, I liked how it looked like with his jacket. If it was like pants or something, it would be better. I did like his longer hair. Like, I really enjoy that. I love when Dante has longer hair. I think that was really cool. I also like Lady's outfit as well when she got something closer to what she actually wears. It was pretty nice. And Virgil, I actually really liked anime Virgil's fit. I liked anime Virgil's fit. It wasn't bad. It was pretty calm. It was cool. It was cool. I fucked with it. The first thing that comes to my mind that I really didn't like, again, I know that it's separate from the show, but it was really hard because, of course, like, whether I like it or not, I'm a human being. I have bias from the games I've been playing forever, right? I really didn't like how this time around Dante versus Virgil was the classic debate of talent versus hard work, right? Because for all the years we've known these characters since they've been created, it has always been they are both cracked like that. When it first started off, Virgil was just more experienced than Dante because of their past and how he got his devil powers awakened earlier, but eventually, like, they are equal. They are each other's equals. The only person that can take them down is the other, right? So it was really hard seeing young Virgil be inferior to Dante. I really made me like twinge. I was like, God. But again, I really had to reinforce myself that this is something different. Again, that was like one thing where I was like, okay, I really just don't like. I get it for the context of the narrative of a show and making things go, because I guess it would be harder to make them like equal and have like a good show, but it's not impossible. But like, I see why they did it, but I don't like it. Another thing I really wanted more of is more Sparta. I'm thinking though, I'm saying this, but I do think as we get more seasons, I don't know how long it's gonna run for, we are going to get more of Sparta. Now, I don't know where it's gonna go when it gets to the realm where we don't know anything. I don't know how they're gonna change up the lore or add stuff, because again, we don't have Devil May Cry 6. We don't know, we still barely know shit about Sparta, right? So I don't know what they're going to do, but from the scenes of Sparta I really did like, and I hope they expand on it more or give him some lore for this show, because Sparta's tough and we know that too. Sparta is tough. So I really enjoyed seeing him. Now for the things I really enjoyed, right? Like really enjoyed, piggybacking off what I just said, I love that we got more of Sparta, Mundus, and Argosax. I thought that was really cool. Different media or not, in no realm did I ever think that I was gonna see Mundus and Argosax in the same space. Like, that was kind of crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie. Again, the show is different from the games, but it was really cool seeing them in some shape or form or expanding on their lore, because like, as much as I loved Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man and Motivation Man and everything like that, the devils that make up the world, that made up the world before their time, are really cool. And we don't got anything on Sparta too. We barely got anything on Sparta other than costumes in the game. So it was really cool, like, getting some type of visual of like what Mundus and Argosax fighting or something like that would actually be like. I really enjoyed that, and I thought it was very like, it was a good choice. Don't like the director, but it was a good choice, like, narrative wise. Next up, the use of DMC2's elements. DMC2 is objectively the worst game in the series. That shit is ass, and I still enjoy it. It's funny how bad it is, and it was just done dirty, right? But the lore and the story is pretty cool. Again, I think Argosax is tough. The lore and the story is pretty cool, but like, it's cursed by being DMC2, and there's a lot of people who probably won't get the full depth of the story because they're not playing that game, right? And I understand why. But getting a little bit of an expansion or just using the elements from DMC2, really cool. Especially like the fight was annoying in the game, but like the Trismagia, I thought that was a really cool way of using that demon. And like, because I did not say the words Trismagia for the last, like, I don't know how many years since I last played DMC2. So seeing that, I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And giving Arius some spotlight. DMC2 Arius was sorry as fuck, right? Like, he was sorry as hell, but he was actually a problem. I'm like, damn, Arius low-key kind of tough, and I never thought those words would leave my mouth. So it was really cool seeing him on the screen. I'm like, yo, this was a good decision. This is pretty cool. I can't lie. Arius is low-key kind of cool as a villain. I'm not gonna lie. Next thing I enjoyed, the emphasis on Dante's humanity. Dante is half human, half demon, but he embraces that humanity and takes care of human beings. And I think the show did this really well. Hate it or love it, it did it really well. And the scene where he unlocked his devil trigger and was able to go toe to toe with Argosax with Virgil's help, I was like, bro, that shit was peak. It was really good. Because like, and then the Sons of Ava too, like, the fact that it was his mother and going through his trauma again and embracing those horrible feelings to get that Zenkai boost, I was like, that was good. I really liked that. Because one thing, we do get a decent bit of it, but I love seeing the human side of Dante. Like, I love that. This dude literally can summon black holes just like that. But then he loves having pizza with his friends, eating sundaes and just chilling. Like, it's just, I love seeing those moments and being able to see it in this capacity, in this very serious scenario. I think it was really well done, and I enjoyed that part a lot. I really enjoy seeing Dante's humanity, and the anime did a good job there. Last thing, out of the things I really enjoyed, Virgil's love for his brother. If you are dense or smooth-brained, then you cannot see that Dante and Virgil love the hell out of each other. That is a brotherly love that is mad strong. Yes, they fight each other to the death, damn near, but they love each other because they are all that each other has, right? And the way their final battle in episode 8 was, before See You in Hell started playing that rendition, that was beautiful. I thought it was really good. Virgil is a broken man. He don't know how to tell his brother love you, bro. No, he can't do that. His way of saying I love you is piercing you through the stomach and sending you to the human realm to live like safely as he takes on their mother's killer. Like, I think that, like, even though this Virgil is not game Virgil, that captured the essence of who Virgil is to the fullest. I think so. Because again, Virgil loves Dante. I don't like how Virgil was shit talking their mother. Real Virgil would never do that. Never do that. But this moment really added to his character and did give us flashes of this is who Virgil actually is. And I love that so much. It made me very happy seeing that moment. And it was hard to watch because I don't like seeing my boy Dante get stabbed and leaking and stuff like that. But it was a good scene. I think it was well done. Now, the things I think and hope for the future of this show. I don't think that they're going to go a mind control route, Nello Angelo, with Mundus and Virgil. And my reasoning for it is because, I mean, they literally reference like, oh, you are my Nello Angelo, right? And Virgil kind of already broke out of Mundus's control. Obviously, it wasn't exactly how it is in the main line when he was quite literally a mindless slave. But, like, he broke free from the bullshit that Mundus fed him. Mundus. You know what I'm trying to say. I hear the both of them, whatever, right? But he broke free out of Mundus's control. So it's like, I don't think they're going to go that route again. But one thing I do think is they're either, like, Virgil may lose, or there may be some kind of stalemate or something like that, or inconclusive victory, but Virgil's not going to, like, necessarily go down. And the reason I think that is because of the effort they make to show him getting Force Edge, from Devil Sword Spotter turning into Force Edge. Like, I feel like he's going to get some amp or some boost, especially with Mundus saying the line, "You're more like your father than you know." I feel like Virgil maybe got some kind of Zenkai boost or something, and isn't necessarily going to lose. I could be completely wrong, but with how different everything is in this anime and how they change stuff up, I wouldn't be surprised if there is something like that, or Virgil isn't a mindless slave to Mundus again. That is my thought. I want to know what you guys think though, but that's just what I'm thinking. I don't know. I just feel like he may not lose this time around. What I do feel will definitely happen, really feel like it will happen, I'll bet my left nut on it. There's going to be a bit of a time skip. I feel like Dante's going to get a decent bit stronger, go through some type of training arc, something like that. I mean, he has a Devil Trigger unlocked now, so he has even more reason to train that and get stronger. But with Lady going on her adventure and figuring out her stuff with Jester, Arkham, her father, like, they're going to be split apart. Another thing, too, that really pushes that thought in my head is Maddie as well. She is now in this devil hunting realm, whether she likes it or not. I feel like they're going to give her room to grow a bit, and I mean, as you saw, as she took out Lucia, she has the grit, the will to grow to be one of those type of people, right? So I truly feel like there's going to be a time skip. Now, as to if they'll add more elements of Devil May Cry 3 because it's season 3, probably. I mean, season 1, what's it called? Not even season 1, sorry. Season 2 had more Devil May Cry 2 stuff, so based off that alone, I think maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know, we'll see, but I do think there is going to be a time skip of some sort. Who knows? We'll see. Final thoughts. Devil May Cry season 2 is a major step up from season 1. It is did a lot of things better, characterized the characters quite a bit better. There are things that I don't enjoy, but I understand for the narrative of a show. As a Devil May Cry fan, to be able to fully enjoy it, I think you should shift your mindset and separate the two. Series, anime. They're two different things. The anime just takes from the series. If you can do that, I think you could fully enjoy it, or enjoy a bit more. And for the people who don't enjoy it, I completely understand. And, like, you know, you're the way you feel is completely valid. And for the people that shit on it just to shit on it, bro, like, come on, bro. And shitting on people who actually like it, you're just weird. We're all Devil May Cry fans, so making someone feel bad about liking something that you also like, bro, you're strange. Find something better to do, lame ass nigga. But I digress. Lesson of the video: keep your mind open. Keep your mind open. There are many things in life you may not enjoy, but there are many things you could potentially see differently if you keep your mind open. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hell, motherfucking yeah, 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 yeah.